Hi, I'm Jake.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is the Wonderful Thing About Disney podcast.
Because Disney's a wonderful thing. Come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet, and fly with us as we discuss the parks, treats, and all things Disney, with new episodes every wonderful Wednesday.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. We hope you're doing amazing. And wherever you are, we hope you're enjoying your wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for coming and listening.
Yeah, and if you're new to the podcast, welcome. We are sometimes ridiculous, but in the best way, and that's not going to change for this episode.
No, it won't. In fact, we're going back to our roots. We're going back to perhaps the episode that really made us and kicked us off. We're talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Yes.
And that's sleeping.
You love your power naps.
I do. I don't know if you would call it a gift or a superpower, but I absolutely could fall asleep anywhere, anytime if I need to.
Oh, it is absolutely your superpower. 100%.
So in one of our very first episodes of the podcast, we called it Snorin Around the World, aka Power Napping in Disney World. And who would we be to only talk about Disney World when we also love Disneyland so much?
It's true.
So you guys loved it. And with that being said, we're bringing it back. Welcome to Snorin over California, the best spots to nap in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure.
I'm excited.
I am too. This is what I live for. And I actually had several people reach out to me and I never thought to nap there, or this is actually really great. I'm really excited to go to Disney World and try this out. It's a thing. These are long days. You're doing a lot. I'm not saying you need to bring a pillow and a blanket, but seriously, there's nothing wrong with just recharging while you're at the park.
Yeah, absolutely. So in our last episode, I had some statistics on napping, so I figured why not do that again?
Hit them with it.
Yeah, we're going to do it. So I found an article from Medical News Today, and they kind of go over some health benefits that are associated with taking regular power naps, which is awesome. So it has some long-term memory improvement. It enhances cognitive function, which I think is so important in the parks because you need to be thinking clearly. There's always so much going on and you don't want to be miserable. And it also increases creativity.
That's amazing. Those sound like three very positive things for all of you anti-nappers out there. Sorry that you're not creative. You have poor cognitive function and you can't remember anything long term.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't say that. But
maybe that was extreme. But who doesn't love those three benefits? Those are positive people. We're not doctors, but we do go to Disney parks a lot. So
it's true. Yeah, but speaking of doctors, there was a recent case study done. They followed Swiss adults who took 1 to 2 power naps per week. And they found that over a period of 8 years, these individuals had a lower risk of heart disease and stroke than those who didn't nap.
That's amazing. I have 2 thoughts on that. Number 1, if you can't trust the Swiss, who can you trust? Yeah. But number 2, how do I sign up for that study?
You seriously right?
I'm totally fine with you guys just forcing me to nap over the next 8 years.
I know, 8 years. I was like, that's a long time. But
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
So similar to our Walt Disney World Power Nap episode, we're going to go through a list of shows and attractions, and we'll say if this is a must-nap spot or something that is more of a must-watch. And we'll also sprinkle in a few of our favorite things as well. So again, we tried to organize this looking through the park map, so there's a little bit of a direction to it. But
yeah.
Anyway, you know, like a good nap, it can go anywhere, anytime. So
that's
just
true.
Bear with us.
Yeah. So in honor of Soarin', I think we should start in DCA.
I think so as well.
Adventure. Yeah.
Why don't we start at Snorin'? You can't sleep there, people. 1, it's not very long. 2, why would you want to? It's just the title of the episode. We're not actually sleeping on Snorin over California.
Correct, yeah.
But while we're there, if you continue to walk up the trail, you're going to get to the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. And if you haven't been there, this is a sweet spot.
Yeah, and we were talking about that. I don't know that I've ever been there when it wasn't Villain Grove for Oogie Boogie Bash.
Well, that's because most people only go there if they have little kids. But if you do, that place is a game changer. They can play, you can rest your eyes.
Yeah.
And, like, we're never advising you to fall asleep while watching your children. Like, that's
Yeah.
not a good idea.
Disclaimer.
However, if you're going to do it, there's not really a safer place than Disneyland.
That's true. Yeah.
And here's why that place is so great. There's good shade. It's really relatively pretty quiet. The trail is actually pretty long. There's lots of little nooks and crannies and benches and places that you can just sit and hang out for a while. Like, it's actually pretty secluded. And you don't get a lot of the noise from the rest of the park. Like, it's a bomb spot.
That's true. Yeah, there are little, like you said, nooks and crannies that I could totally see myself, like, curling up in a little ball. Just taking a nap.
Yeah, or just, like, lean up against a boulder.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. I guess if you really wanted to, you could just kind of lay out in the cargo net. But, again, you've got people kind of, like, tramping through there. So, not the best place. But, no, I'm telling you, if you want a nice, quiet spot to go, especially if you have little kids, that's the promised land. That's where you go. And if it wasn't great enough already, you can totally grab a churro right outside the entrance.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, this is the content people follow us for. Like, you're welcome.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
So next on our list, we have Grizzly River Run, but not...
Wait.
Yeah,
not Grizzly River Run.
Not
you're not sleeping on the ride.
Correct. We're talking about, like, the walking path that goes behind Grizzly River Run, which is usually very empty. Like, when we walk back there, there's usually nobody back there.
No, everybody walks across the front. I mean, that's where the main path is. But, like, if you go back behind there, it's surprisingly quiet, and it's really, really beautiful.
Yeah, and there's multiple benches back there, and you kind of have, like, the mist that comes off of
It is.
the
It's
river.
a nice cooling mist. If you find the right bench, like, it's actually pretty refreshing on a hot day.
Yeah. Now, the only thing that you will have to do is you have to drown out the screaming from those that are on Grizzly River Run. So
a small price to pay.
Yeah, so maybe not the quietest spot.
It's not, but at the same time, like, it is really a nice place. Like, I think there's so many people who just never go back there anyway. So even if you're not going to nap, like, just take the long way and walk through there. It's actually really cool. You get a whole different view of the ride.
Yep.
And, like, the attraction itself and the decor and everything. But, like, there's legit, like, benches back there in the shade that you could totally just, like, lay down on your backpack and take a little power nap.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, let's go up the road now. We're at Little Mermaid, Ariel's Undersea Adventure.
Yep.
This ride, I think, is great for taking a nap.
I'm pretty sure you've fallen asleep.
Which time?
Yeah, exactly.
No, so, like, again, I get it. Like, napping on rides isn't for everybody, but hear me out. It's really cool, quiet, and dark for most of the ride. Mm-hmm. And overall, like, as far as, like, the mechanics and stuff, it's very smooth, you know, not real noisy. Now, there are a lot of songs. So
There are.
It's hard to sleep, like, in the under the sea portion. But at the same time, like, if you can, like, get in and as the clamshell just kind of turns and takes you backward, if you can just, like, get into that zen mode there, I'm not saying you can't fall asleep through the whole thing.
Yeah. I feel like this is a ride that everybody needs to experience at least once. But after that, if I could fall asleep, I absolutely would. I would skip this ride and nap.
Yeah, no, it is. It's one of those that's like, hey, it's hot out. I need something to rest on. You go to Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or it's like, oh, man, I'm feeling kind of sluggish. Or we just ate a bunch. Like, that is a spot. It's a spot, people. So,
yeah.
Don't sleep on sleeping on Little Mermaid.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Yeah.
Thank you.
So next we kind of have Pixar Pier. You're going through the park. So, I don't know. In general, we found that this wasn't a great place to nap. There's just way too much going on.
There's way too much going on. It's, kind of hot
it's
over there.
It's always hot down there. Yeah.
And it's like there is shade, but not shade, because a lot of it is, like, very open. There's not a lot of trees or anything, and it just a lot of traffic through there.
Traffic, and then you have, people screaming from Incredicoaster. You have people that are screaming from Mickey's
Mickey's Fun Wheel of Terror.
Yeah.
AKA Pixar Pal Around.
Yeah, there you go.
But really, it's Mickey's Fun Wheel of Terror.
People do refer to it as
I thought about that. I thought, you know what, maybe because there's some benches and things outside games
Yeah,
at
like over by
Pixar
the
Pier.
games area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could just kind of just lounge around here for a minute, but you have a raging roller coaster going over your head. And then you always have people screaming from the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, and that coaster is not quiet.
No.
So.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's another spot out there across the entrance from Incredicoaster. Like, we have not slept here, maybe because, like, we have higher standards, because there's better places to sleep. But there's a lot of people who, like, crash here. And one, like, respect if you can do it. You got to be exhausted. But two, like, it's just not a great place to rest.
No, it is nice because all of those benches are right there and they're covered.
Right.
But again, you have the Incredicoaster that launches right in front of you. So it is not quiet.
No.
It is loud.
And again, there's a lot of thoroughfare. Lots of people walking around there. Two, it's right next to Senor Buzz churro stand. I'm not sleeping when I can smell the delicious cinnamony sugary goodness of a churro.
You mean that wouldn't, like, drift you off to sleep, like, smelling
No, it would
churros?
just make me hungry. I would just want to eat more.
Sure.
So no.
Yeah.
I don't know. And we actually, like, hid a little pixie bundle there once, and that was tough, because, like, there's just always people there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like, when you're in that part of the park, there's not a lot of shade to begin with, so I can see why it's popular. But, like, it's just not a great place to nap.
Yeah.
But you leave Pixar Pier, okay? Now we're going through San Francisco. I mean, if you had to, this is probably the most tables and chairs available in California Adventure.
Yeah, and some of them are in the shade. Depending on the time of day.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've never been, like, really tempted to nap there. You know,
Same,
like, that's kind of the place I eat. That's not where I sleep.
Exactly. Yeah, totally agree.
But if you continue up kind of the back entrance into Cars.
Into Cars Land, yeah.
Yeah. Now you're behind Flo's V8 Cafe.
Which, yes, you have that walkway itself, which generally is not too busy, but I don't remember there being a lot of benches there.
There's not.
Yeah.
No.
But you do have a great view of Radiator Springs Racers. And then you also have Flo's V8 Cafe, where if you go through the restaurant out behind the back, they do have tables and chairs there, which I feel like it's either super busy or nobody's back there.
Yeah, that's true. And so again, like, in desperate times, I mean, it's just hard because Cars Land 1 is in general very hot.
Yeah.
2, there's a lot to see.
Yeah.
So it's more of a place of, like, hey, I'm just going to go relax for a second. I'm not, like, going to close my eyes. But, like, I don't know, if you're really that exhausted, I mean, you could do it, but I'm thinking you got to just, like, power through. Like, drag your carcass to another spot in the park. Because there's better places, people, and you've got to make a business decision.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm going to fall asleep somewhere in the park, I want to make sure that I'm, like, cashing in on the best return of my investment.
Yeah.
Because honestly, there's just better places. Don't do it in Cars Land.
Yeah, I agree. It's too public. I couldn't sleep in Cars Land. There's just too much going on.
Now, Avengers Campus,
I feel like that's even more busy.
it is. It's hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's sometimes more hot.
It's busy.
Yeah.
And there's, like, no benches in that entire place.
There really aren't.
It's just for dining.
Kind of, yeah.
And then, like,
And the shows, yeah.
Yeah, and they do have shows there and stuff too, but it's just, I don't know. I mean, maybe you could close your eyes over in the Sanctum, but even that is closing soon.
Yeah, I believe that we read that was closing, so who knows what's going to happen there, but yeah, so there's nowhere in Avengers Campus that I would sleep.
Yeah, no rest for you, weary superheroes, sorry. But if you continue walking past Guardians, now you're over behind the Hyperion.
Yep.
And this spot is, like, really hit and miss because sometimes there's, like, special events or activities there. Like, currently, I think they've got Deadpool doing something there with the movie coming out.
Yeah.
But it's shady and there are tables.
Yep.
Sometimes more tables than other times because I think they move them around a lot. But,
yep.
like, if you can't find a place to eat at Pym Test Kitchen, you see a lot of people go over there. It's honestly, I think, a great spot. If you're just like, you know what? I just need to get out. I need to just have a little break from the crowd and just find a place that's a little more quiet. Like, it's actually a pretty solid spot.
So this is a spot where I have actually fallen asleep.
Yes,
there was
you have.
one time we went to Disneyland. We took a super early flight. We landed and then immediately went to the park. You went on Guardians, and I obviously did not. And I was waiting for you. And I don't know, I wasn't asleep very long, but I definitely fell asleep over here.
No, you did. See, and I respect it. I think that's a great spot. That's what we're saying, people. Like, there are better spots than others. This is a good spot. Like,
yeah.
Just, you want a good, solid, safe spot to go? This is your spot. This is your place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, let's talk about perhaps the place that is the most popular spot to fall asleep in.
Yeah.
But we're going to go out and say it's not the spot for us.
You would never catch me napping here. Ever.
I know. But this is inside Animation Academy.
Yep.
So you guys go in, and yes, they have like the Animation Academy where you can learn how to draw Disney characters, and they also have Turtle Talk with Crush.
Yep.
And then in the middle of that, there's just like this big, massive room. And it does have like some padded seats and stuff. It's mostly just big floor space.
Essentially, yeah.
But there's like always people passed out there.
Yes.
Always.
Yep. Yeah. And I mean, it's AC, but as to your point, it's so loud.
It is so loud.
Always so loud.
And I just feel like it's kind of like falling asleep in an airport terminal. You know?
That's actually a really good comparison.
Thank you. No, like I tell you, I came prepared for this episode. It really is. Like,
that's
can
so
you
great.
do it? Yes. Do people do it all the time? Do I do it? No.
Yeah, you would never catch me napping here. Now, I do go into Turtle Talk with Crush to, like, relax if you need, like, an AC
But
break.
that's a show that you have to watch.
Well, I agree. But I'm just saying, like, if you really need a break from the AC, that's a great spot to go, but you would not catch me napping there.
Yeah, but this is Snorin over California, not place to relax and get out of the heat. But again, just, you'll know, like, there's tons of people who fall asleep there. But this is not the place for us.
Yeah.
Okay? So, we're almost out of the park. We've almost covered everything because nobody's sleeping over by Monsters, Inc. And, like, even that stage over there is usually closed off. Like, people tend to gather there, like, over by the bathroom. But, like, it's hot there, you guys.
Yeah.
Keep walking. Mm-hmm. Because you've got a very special spot.
I mean, maybe for you. I mean, like, this is a prime napping spot, don't get me wrong.
But if you're going to nap at Animation Academy, no. Walk across the street over behind Award Wieners. Mostly just because I like saying Award Wieners. Disney's PhilharMagic.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, it's hard. Like, I love this show.
I know you do. You love Sorcerer Mickey. He's your man. But that is one of the best places.
I agree. It is a prime napping spot. And, like, if I were truly struggling, would I nap there? Yes. It is hard for me to say that, though, because I love that show.
I love that show, too. And if I'm not tired, it's a great show to watch. It's always good. But that is always a prime napping spot.
It is, but it's hard. Like, I've got to watch it.
You've got a nice, big, dark, quiet room. You've got padded chairs. You've got, like, multiple positions that you can angle your head and prop yourself up.
It's true, yeah.
I mean, business decision. This place is money.
It is. Pains me to say that, but it is.
And again, you've got a pretty decent length of show. So,
yeah.
Anyway, that's it. There's California Adventure. Hopefully you're feeling a little more rested as we walk across the plaza to the OG. Disneyland.
So I think the first place that comes to my mind, because this is a place that you recently fell asleep on, was the Disneyland Railroad.
I did. And honestly, no regrets. Depending on, like, which train you get on, you have multiple seating arrangements as well. And that is nice because it just depends on how you are. Like, when the benches are facing inward as opposed to facing the conductor, you know, they're kind of pivoted and turned. The longer benches, those are the best ones.
Yeah.
Because you can, like, hopefully wedge yourself into a corner.
Yeah.
Or you just lay across the whole freaking bench.
If it's not busy,
If
sometimes
it's not busy, it's amazing, especially at night. Like, if you're gonna, like...
Well, and that's when you fell asleep most recently.
Oh, yeah. If you're gonna park close, like, take 15, 20 minutes and be like, you know what, I'm gonna get on the train, and I'm just gonna cruise around the park and just take a little power nap so I can power through to the end of the night. It was amazing.
Yeah, and I think the section that I would sleep in is from Small World to Tomorrowland. I don't think there's too much going on there.
No, I mean,
so
you have the monorail, and you also have, I mean, Autopia with the smell.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had to pick a section of the railroad to fall asleep, I think that's the section that, like...
See, for me, I'm falling asleep between Tomorrowland and Main Street.
See, but I like that, though.
Sure, I do too, but you know what? It is dark.
It is. No, it absolutely is.
And, you know, just when you hit the Grand Canyon and the don't, just like close your eyes and you can just fall asleep. Like, I fell asleep riding a horse once. And it was just, for real. And it was just kind of like that, you know, gentle groove of the horse clomping along the trail. And next thing I know, I'm kind of like almost falling out of the saddle. But
we're going to unpack that later.
Yeah. Just saying. You
Right.
just got to let the moment just wash over you. And before you know it, you're at Main Street. And now you're ready to take on the world. Sure, you missed the whole dinosaur scene. But... It's great, and there's nothing to see after you get out of that tunnel. It's just like the back lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Best place.
But speaking of Main Street, another, in my opinion, prime napping spot, which don't hate us because there are some people who love this.
We love it too.
Great moments with Mr. Lincoln.
You would sleep during Mr. President's address to the nation?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I would too.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure we both would. Yeah.
Listen, there's a lot of history here. Very important animatronic for the park, for the world, all that. We get it. But after you've seen it once.
Exactly. It is something where I think you need to experience it once.
Sure.
But after that, nap on. Like, nap on, people.
Listen, this is an underrated attraction, but an even more underrated napping spot.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely agree.
But, like, why do more people not take advantage of it? Because, one, usually you pass it when you've just gotten into the park.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we're saying, just hop on the train, go back out front, go straight into Mr. Lincoln, and just recharge. Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
Now, the rest of Main Street, you just kind of, like, move through.
Yeah.
But we're going to the left, we're going to Adventureland, and we're going to, like, my favorite place to nap.
Which we talked about this in our Disney World episode, but it's the same for here.
No, like, I feel like I've become Pavlov's dog. Like, I know what I need. I walk in to the tiki room. I have gotten a Dole Whip.
Yeah, you've eaten your Dole Whip already.
I eat it. I scan the room. I find a corner. I head straight for it, preferably one that's already a little dark.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I know, the storm has woken me up.
The thunderclap, yeah.
It's beautiful, you guys. Like, this is it. I feel like this was Walt's hidden Mickey for me. He's like, I'm just going to make a place just for you, Jake.
Sure.
And even after all these years, like, he's still smiling down on me.
Sure. Yeah, this is one where I have to watch it. I can't nap in here. There's too much going on. It's a classic. I'm usually trying to make sure that you're not snoring, too, because that's happened before.
I don't care. Like, honestly.
You might not, but it's embarrassing. Like, people are literally looking, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. He's snoring.
They're just jealous. Listen, dark corner. You have a full belly of delicious treat. Soft benches. It's usually not that packed. And again, like, sometimes you can have a whole bench all to yourself if you want. And if you're worried about, like, oh, what if I don't wake up? Because that's a real thing. People get anxiety over that.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, the thunderclap hits and you're like, oh, time to wake up. And it's not like the doors are swung open. Like, you have a couple minutes to, like, you know, refresh yourself, kind of put yourself back together, and then you're out. This is the best napping spot anywhere.
It is. Not one that I can nap, but I agree. It is probably one of the prime napping spots in Disneyland.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Now, I mean, there's really nowhere else in Adventureland, especially after they redid the treehouse. I mean, that's a pretty constant flow of travel. Like, there's nowhere to pull off there.
Yeah.
So let's jump to Frontierland.
Which I don't think has a ton of napping spots either, because they are going to redo the arcade.
Right.
And that's going to be a DVC. I don't remember if it's a lounge or just like a DVC spot. So there's going to be construction over there, I imagine, sometime soon. But I think the only place that you might have is Rancho del Zocalo, if you can, like, get a table, because it is shaded. It's not AC because all the tables are outside.
Right. But no, I mean, like, you get a little breeze coming off of the railroad as Big Thunder Mountain comes barreling around the pass. But no, it actually, like, even when it's cold over there, like, they usually have heaters too.
That's true.
So, like, this is an underrated spot. It's not like a secret spot. Like, people go there all the time. I think people just go there and they don't even realize what they have, and then people camp out there.
That's true.
But if you can get a spot, that is a great place.
Yeah, I think in a pinch, if you needed to, it would work. Yeah.
Right.
You're looking at me because the next thing on the list, going over to New Orleans Square.
Yes.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
This is my favorite ride.
You say that, but you totally fell asleep.
I did, but, like, here's the thing. The ride was really backed up that day. Like, we were stopped and backed up even when Barbossa's ship is, like, attacking the town, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, things were already backed up, and you just start seeing Jack Sparrow, and, you know, like, don't tell him, Carlos, don't be cheeking. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, you know, we're just sitting. And we were in the back row, I just kind of put my head back. And then I don't remember the next, like, 15 minutes of my life.
It was a long time. The ride, I don't know if the ride went down. And I remember when we were loading on the boats that it was really, really slow and they were kind of backed up. But I think that was the longest Pirates ride of my life. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were there for, like, a solid 25, almost 30 minutes.
Yeah.
No, it had to be over 30.
I think it was about 30 that we were stuck down there.
But, like, after the boat behind us caught up, and then you're kind of, like, boat locked in there.
Yeah.
Honestly, there wasn't much vibration or movement. Like, it just kind of rocked with the sea, and it was amazing. Like, that might be some of the best sleep I've ever had in a Disney park.
It's true. You woke up when we were going up the ramp.
Yeah, see? And again, you have a nice natural wake up so that you don't, like, get to the end and are all disheveled. Like, after we came up the ramp, I looked bright as morning.
Bright as morning.
It was wonderful.
Yeah. The only other thing over in New Orleans Square is Haunted Mansion. And I mean, like, we talk about dark AC places, so, like, you could nap there, but why would you?
I see, as much as I've fallen asleep in some weird places, I don't think I've ever fallen asleep on Haunted Mansion.
No, I love Haunted Mansion.
And it's mostly because, like, it's just quiet and kind of relaxing anyway. And relaxing as in, yeah, it gets a little spooky, but it's just, again, it's quiet, it's cool, it's dark, and there's just always something to see. Like, it's more of just naturally recharging and refreshing anyway, so you don't need to sleep there.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know. This one, maybe there's some rest your eyes at parts, but I don't sleep here.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
So, next up is Critter Country, and right now, at least, well, and even then, Hungry Bear is closed, but before it closed, that was really the only spot, I think, in Critter Country. I mean, there were some benches by the exit of Splash Mountain, but...
Yeah, but those are usually wet, though.
Exactly, yep.
I know I've used that as a place to, like, wring out my shirt and clothes before.
Yeah.
But no, like, Hungry Bear, I'm actually pleasantly surprised because up top, yeah, you have all the tables for people moving and, you know, grabbing food and coming and going, but, like, there's a bunch of shade and there's a bunch of tables.
There is. Same thing with downstairs. Now, you do have the bathrooms down there, so I feel like there's a lot more people.
But it kind of feels a little more secluded downstairs.
Yes.
So if you can get, like, a little corner spot, actually pretty solid. Yeah. But before we go to Galaxy's Edge, there is one place, Tom Sawyer Island. If you get the boat over there, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of made to stay on the trail, you know, but there are some spots that you can explore
That's
a little
true.
bit. And like, again, I don't see how you fall asleep over there without someone seeing you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I kind of think that that's on my bucket list of places to fall asleep. I want to fall asleep on Tom Sawyer Island.
Oh my gosh.
It'd be amazing.
I will not be joining you on that quest.
But how cool would that be? Like, maybe if I could smuggle in a hammock,
Oh, yeah,
then
okay.
I could just set that up and, you know.
Somehow I think that might be frowned upon to just put your hammock on Tom Sawyer Island.
Maybe.
Maybe? Pretty sure you'll
What
get
if I
yelled
tell
at.
them I have a podcast?
I don't think that
And I'm doing
matters.
it for the dingle hoppers.
They are not dingle hoppers.
No, they love it. We already had someone tell us they love it.
No. Okay. I think we should move on.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's not much to see moving on from here because, one, Galaxy's Edge, I mean, if there are seats in that place, they go so fast.
Yeah, there's just so much noise. There's so many people. And we talked about this again in our Walt Disney World episode. It's just not a place to nap.
It's
I mean,
not.
could you do it? Could you find maybe a secluded corner somewhere? Sure. But it's not the place to nap.
It's really not, no. And then, this is going to sound weird, but, like, just go into one of the cool bathrooms and then just kind of, like, recharge there for a second. Just sit, catch your breath, and be like, okay, you know, take a moment.
Yeah.
And then go there. Like, it's just not a good place to really nap.
Yeah. Well, and another place that's not really good to nap is Fantasyland.
Yeah, it's just a tiny area that's really quite packed. Now, can you do it? Yes. We'll talk about this in a minute before we close the episode. But, like, just in general in Fantasyland, there's really nowhere to go, you guys. It's one of those places that there's already enough congestion.
Mm-hmm.
I think that everybody in the park was really smart to say, we just don't want to make this a place that will, you know, crowd people. And
yeah, there's no shows. All the rides are super short. I mean, there's like one restaurant over there, which is always busy. So yeah, there's really not a spot in Fantasyland.
Well, and even Toontown, you would think would be maybe a little bit better, but there's not. I mean, they've got some open quote unquote green space, but I don't know. It's just, again, it's so busy with lots of kids running around.
Yeah.
I mean, that said, you always see people quote unquote recharging while their kids play around Goofy and Donald's houses.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the parents that are trying to recharge. But funny enough, like, I really don't love Toontown to begin with. Like, do I love Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway? Absolutely. But I think in general, I just don't love Toontown because of that reason. There's just so many kids running around.
Okay, so, like, I'm a little kinder on Toontown because I do think, like, there are some options, you know? You get into Tomorrowland? No. There's nowhere there. That's no man's land. Because if you're anywhere close to Autopia, like, you're just breathing in the fumes. There's just really nothing there. And, I mean, maybe you could find a place over at Aliens Pizza, but, like, there really isn't. Like, Tomorrowland just doesn't have anywhere to rest. I think even the tables outside, like, the burger spot, like, it's always busy, and there's always stuff, like, happening around you. I just don't think that's a good place to nap at all.
Yeah.
So, Tomorrowland,
Yeah.
can you? Maybe.
Exactly.
Should you?
No.
No way that ends well for you. Like, you're not going to be rested. Like, don't even bother.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
What is the place that they have the shows, like, right outside? It's a Small World. I think they're showing The Lion King right now.
Oh, they used to have The Lion King. Right now it's for Pixar Fest.
Pixar Fest.
I think it's just the Fantasyland Theater.
I mean, that again, I mean, I struggle because you're like, well, I mean, you could fall asleep. I would rather watch that show, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's a weird spot for me. We
Yeah.
never go over there.
No, we don't.
Yeah. So, before we wrap up with some of my hidden gems, there is one spot that I have not yet experienced. And this is on Main Street. But I don't know why we've never gone in there. And that's Main Street Cinema.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could have potential.
It does have potential. I mean, like, I'm not sure how loud it is. I'm not sure how long the show is. It could be good. I don't even know what the seating is like in there.
That's true. Yeah.
We will report back, people.
Yeah.
This is now officially on my to-do list. I'm going to check it out. We'll report back in a future episode. How good is this spot? I don't know. If you already know, hit us up in the comments. But, like, regardless, I will do this for you.
For science. For the listeners.
For the listeners, for the dingle hoppers. Yeah. I'll do it for you.
Yeah. So, yeah, you do have some staple nap spots that we didn't talk about that we wanted to save. You wanted to save for the end.
These are the best for the last, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Hit me with one.
Okay. It's a small world.
I'm going to go 5 out of 10 on this one.
Okay.
Pluses. It's cool and relaxing. I mean, the boat can kind of rock you to sleep. I think it's a little tough to get, like, a good position, but if you can do it, it's good. It's not bad. But the minuses. The song.
Yep. Yeah.
Either you can shut it off and it's just not an issue, or it just hits you into the very center of your soul. And plus, like, the boat smashing into you at the end, like, that's a rude awakening. So
yeah, this is a spot I couldn't nap. Absolutely not.
It's just a 5 for me.
Okay. What about Storybook Land canal boats?
Okay, this one is intriguing because we already said Fantasyland, there's nowhere to go. If I had to pick one place, Storybook Land canal boats.
Yeah, I think you would have to use somebody's, like, shoulder, because it's it's not a boat where it's like Pirates, where you can just put your head back.
True. Now, pluses. Surprisingly quiet back there.
That's true.
Like, it really is. And the ride is longer than you think.
It is, actually, yeah.
Okay. Minuses, though. It can be a long line to get there. And depending on who else is on the boat with you, it could be noisy with little passengers.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah, that's not a spot I can have.
Solid 6.
Okay. What about Edelweiss snacks?
Okay. This one actually is a pretty prime spot. Because, 1, you can grab that garlic cheesy pretzel bread. But, like, behind Edelweiss snacks, there's a bunch of shaded tables, and it's actually, like, pretty quiet back there. And you've got the cover over the top. Like, it's actually a pretty solid place to just disappear for a minute. Like, if you're feeling overwhelmed in Fantasyland, just go right back in there. Now, the minuses is you got this big thing called the monorail that goes right over the top of you.
Literally right over the top, yeah.
But it's actually a pretty cool spot.
Yeah, I would nap there for sure.
Yeah.
I would nap there.
Decent spot. A solid 7 out of 10.
Okay. What about the Golden Horseshoe?
Okay. I put this one down because this one has incredible upside. Now, you're going to have to get lucky. But if luck is on your side, and you can get a table upstairs where it's, like, really quite quiet and even a little, like, darker up there.
Yep.
Or if you can grab one of those corner booths, like, right off the stage.
Yep.
Those feel like little private, I don't know, like, eating areas, you know?
I feel like I would
like a private booth.
It is, but then everybody's staring at you.
No, they're not. They're staring at the stage.
What if there's nothing on the stage?
Then they're looking at their food. I'm telling you, as long as there's not someone performing, like, that could be an amazing place. Like, just put your backpack on the table in front of you, like, lean forward and just rest your head. Like, this place could be awesome. That's an 8 out of 10.
I could not nap there. There's too much going on.
That was a great place.
I mean, maybe upstairs, but not in one of those corner booths by the stage. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Well.
Okay. We saved the best for last. We did not mention this earlier.
The best for last.
Because it is the best, in my opinion, napping spot in Disneyland.
Right.
What do you think about Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage?
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
This is the money spot.
Yep.
This is where dreams come true, people.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the wait can be a little bit long at times for Nemo. It's kind of like feast or famine.
Yeah.
It's either real long or real short. But when you get into that submarine,
yep,
you just get yourself situated, lean forward into your little peephole, and just put your head down on your arm, and there's actually a little vent that keeps the window from fogging up. Oh, just that sea breeze on your face. Like, it's amazing. Like, I have gone so deep.
You have.
Falling asleep there.
Yeah, you absolutely have.
It is awesome. And to the point where the one downside, if there's anything, you had to wake me up because I was out.
Yes. Yeah.
And like people are getting up, like the hatch is open, people are leaving, you're like elbowing me to get up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Did we find Nemo? I was out, but that place, amazing. Like that is the best.
Yeah, that's
ride
one
to
where
nap on.
I've definitely tried, and I just for some reason can't do it. I just can't fall asleep.
You just
there.
gotta let yourself go. You just gotta let the ocean current
Then
take
who would
you
wake
away.
us up if I was sleeping and you know you're gonna be asleep? Who's waking us up?
I don't know. Maybe a cast member, and then we could give them a compliment.
For waking us up. Oh, sorry, we fell asleep on your ride.
And that takes us to cast member minutes.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Anyway, that's it, you guys. Like, just to summarize again, the best place in each one, I'm gonna say in California Adventure, the best place has gotta be PhilharMagic. I know that you don't agree with me, so as a consolation, maybe we could say Redwood Creek Challenge Trail.
Yeah, I need to go back there and like check out some of those spots. But yeah,
I will say this though, at Redwood Creek, if you've got a little one in a stroller, go park that sucker there and let them sleep to their heart's content. So that is prime real estate.
Yeah.
To nap. And then in Disneyland, you just heard it, Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage. Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
Yeah, the
and
best.
then again, like that's an attraction, or that's a ride, excuse me. But as far as like a show or attraction, it's the Tiki Room all day long.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah.
So, we hope you enjoyed this. We hope this gives you some arrows in your vacation quiver that you can recharge, rest, and have a much greater, happier experience. Because again, adulting is hard.
It is.
That's what we're
Adulting
here
at Disney is hard.
It is, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
with kids, yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
That's right.
But that's it for this week's episode. Don't forget to rate our show on Apple and Spotify or wherever you listen to our show. Check out our Patreon for some exclusive content. Check out our t-shirt shop, Shop Threads of Imagination. And until next wonderful Wednesday, TTFN.